Hello, Chris Green here with the Flood Insurance Guru. Today we're talking about, does your flood zone determine if flood insurance is required or not? That's what we're going to be discussing in this video. So today we're talking about, does your flood zone determine if flood insurance is required or not? You know, there's a lot of changes going on with private flood insurance and the National Flood Insurance Program. FHA changing some of their guidelines, hopefully, when it comes to flood insurance. One of the big questions we get here is, does my flood zone determine if I have to buy flood insurance or not? And the answer to that question is actually yes. This is mainly what flood zones and flood maps are used for, is regulatory requirements. So if, like you see right here, this is what's called a high-risk flood area. We're in an AE flood zone. Because of that, if you carry a mortgage, your mortgage company should be requiring flood insurance. But maybe if you're up here, which is considered to be a flood zone X, your mortgage company may not require you to carry flood insurance. So it's important to understand what your zone is. You know, while flood zone X may be a lower risk than AE, it doesn't mean that flooding won't occur in these areas. It doesn't mean that water will stop. So it's important to understand all this, but it's also important to understand when you're buying a property, when flood insurance might be required, so you can understand building that cost into your budget. So if you've got questions about when flood insurance will be required on a property, when it won't, maybe you're looking at changing your flood zone or even understanding your flood insurance options, click below to visit our website, floodinsuranceguru.com. Remember, we have an educational background in flood mitigation, which means we can help you understand flood risk like this right here. Your flood insurance and mitigating your property long term. Thank you.